Hey guys, welcome back to the final episode of season 2 of Some of My Jokes Don't Land. This is Ayan, guys. What's up? Today is the 29th of December. I have just recorded another episode 9 for this very thing. And this is the 10th episode. I'm so much like I can't even process the amount of happiness I'm going through because finally it's ending. Finally, it's coming to an end. Everything that I'd envisioned this to be, it has become. It is going to be great yet again, this episode. And I can only hope for everybody to enjoy it. Today, this is the time I'm going to be speaking about my top 10 films from Indian subcontinent that I really enjoyed. And the right word is enjoyed because it's purely on the basis of enjoyment and not of any critical acclaim or not of any critical scrutiny. These are basic films. I'm pretty sure you have heard of most of them. I'm just going to be speaking about why I love them and why I think people should love them if they don't already. And these films are like very mainstream films, so everybody has seen them, most of them. Also, I've divided them in kind of a category, few of the films, because I feel this is going to be like, that's how I compartmentalize what to put where, else it would be a scramble. So I'll be giving like a sports film, a science fiction film, a romantic film, blah. So that way I've made it. And come on guys, this is too cold. It's 2 a.m. I'm wearing a hoodie. That's why for anybody who is watching this episode standalone and hasn't seen the 9th episode, I usually do these things in a white t-shirt, and that has been like a trademark for season 2. But it's too cold. It's 29th of December in Kolkata. Not Kolkata, outside Kolkata, where I live. I don't want to tell where I live, but yeah. And it's cold. It's very cold. So I had to do this. Also mosquitoes, and also like I'm tired because I was somewhere else. Blah. No context. We are here. We'll be doing this podcast, and I'm very excited because this is the last one. It's that wonderful time of the year where everybody pretends to like Christmas. And anyway, yeah. Okay, guys, for the final time this year, this is me, Ayan Pathak. You are listening to Some of My Jokes Don't Land. Let's get it started. Come on. Hey guys, welcome back to Some of My Jokes Don't Land. What is up? Thanks for staying. I'll be quickly starting with all the films that I'm going to talk about. Trust me, this is going to be really exciting because I have divided them in a way. So there are more than 10 films in this thing because I'll be slashing them and I'll be bracketing them in one category. But so basically there are 10 different kinds of film I'm going to talk about. I'll be telling them why I enjoy them mostly. First of all, I'll be saying that most of them are Hindi films because they have been part of my life, part of most people's life, because come on, Bollywood is the biggest thing in India apart from cricket, yeah, and religion and politics, yeah, sad, but yeah. So that's why I have picked most of the films, because these are again films that I've enjoyed and not critical scrutiny, like I said. So these films have shaped me somehow. These films are reason why partly I want to make films and why I enjoy films. And few of them are basically films that I really enjoy watching and rewatching again and again, because why not, yeah. So yeah, starting off, and this is a very difficult decision that I made because two reasons. First of all, this genre or this category is sci-fi. Now India lacks heavily in sci-fi, and I'm pretty sure you guys will come up with better names, but my pick for sci-fi has to be Mr. India. Yeah, Mr. India is a great classic. Great classic. First of all, what to say? It's a children's film. Yes, it's a children's film, but Everything around it is just great. Everything is great. The greatest villain, one of the greatest villains, Mogambo, one of the greatest characters of Mr. India. First of all, the concept that a guy vanishes and can only be seen in red color glass or red light is filmy. It's not science, it's science fiction. Yeah, it's filmy, but I can't think of a moment of Mr. India that I haven't enjoyed. The songs are great. See, I'm trying to figure out if I have not enjoyed anything, and I'm pretty sure I've seen the films 3-4 times, only 4 times. Yeah, 4 times to be exact, and I've enjoyed it thoroughly, guys. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Now, does it compare to Hollywood in terms of science fiction? That I don't know, but as a standalone film, if you just look at the film, it's great because it tells so many things. It talks about a guy raising a house full of kids. It talks about poverty, it talks about politics, so many things it talks about. And a few of the moments, there's a song which people consider to be racist now because, come on, it's 2020. And I agree, it might have been a bit racist, that song. But let's not take only that away from the film. There are millions of good parts in the film that people should talk about as well. First of all, villain, come on. Mogambo is a great villain. I don't think you can count any villain better than him on your fingers. Like, obviously, Gabbar in Indian context is great, but Mogambo is like, for many children it was terrifying. And I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen Mr. India, you will like it because it's one of those films that you can sit and watch with kids around you and also with elders around you, because it's the overall thing that you'll enjoy. It is a big part of my life, and that's why I'll be putting it on top 1 for science fictions. For the Slash one is a Bengali film. Slash in the means, which is that I was confused whether to put it or not. And it's a film from 2003, Bengali film known as Patal Ghar. Patal Ghar is a film which is very exciting. It is like as science fiction as it can get because it has aliens. It has some undiscovered attic that has a device that can make aliens sleep. Now an alien has come on Earth. Now they have to fight it. It's just great. A good science fiction movie starts with a random scientist or a random writer giving a lecture, then somebody asks a question of how to do what, and then it connects to a story or of a place where he's going. Basic tropes of science fiction. It has everything. 2003 it came out. I'm forgetting the director, sorry, I'm put it on visuals. If I'm putting the poster, the director's name will obviously come, but it's a great watch. Please watch this film with subtitles, because I have seen this film thrice and I've enjoyed it all the times. It's a great watch. Trust me, it's a great watch. It's called Patal Ghar. Patal Ghar means a house. Patal is obviously, Ghar is, what it is, Ghar. So you can imagine it's a house which is underneath an old family house, and there are things in it because there's a scientist and blah 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 other stuff. So please give it a watch. I will suggest everybody. It's a great Bengali film. Sci-fi wise, it's a great film. Yeah, please watch it. Yeah. Moving on. I have another great category, and this is sports films. Come on. India has some good sports films. Some, not, we haven't excelled in this genre as well, but on the top of the heap, according to me, as entertaining as it gets, is Chak De India. Come on. Chak De India is brilliant. Chak De India, I don't think is bad from anywhere. The music, Salim Sulaiman's music is amazing. The direction is great. That director's name I always forget because he hasn't made anything more significant than Chak De. I'll be putting his name if it is required for you. And Chak De India, come on, everybody has seen. Shah Rukh Khan gives a stunner. What even is that? Where did it come from? He's not even putting his arms like this even once in the film, and it's a banger. I think there's a running joke that everybody tells Shah Rukh Khan to make another film like Chak De India, and I get it why, because it's a great fucking film, man. Come on. Chak De India did it first of all, it has two key subjects. First of all, nationalism. It will sell, obviously. And it is about women getting their liberation also to a certain point, because it's about, you see, most of the part of the film is about this women coming from various parts of India and facing the same problem, which is that no one around them believes that they can do it, and they do it. There's this one guy who everybody hates. They tell him Gaddar. They go, there's this kid who writes Gaddar, and in the end, when he's rubbing it, it's just goosebumps. I think I'll see Chak De India today. Tonight I'll see Chak De India. 100% I'll see. It's a great watch. Please, if you haven't seen, watch it. On the other things, on the other slashes that I've given beside this category is Iqbal. Great film. Great film. Shreyas Talpade, bowler, can't speak. Shweta Basu Prasad as a sister from fame of Makdi. And Nashiruddin Shah as an alcoholic cricket teacher. I can't remember the first time I saw Iqbal, but I remember to love it to bits and pieces. Again, I think music by... It was Vishal Shekhar, actually. It was Vishal Shekhar's music. Ashai. It was great. The music is great. The story is great. Towards the end, it might not be as good as other, like Chak De India. Chak De India, like, through and through, it's great. Iqbal, I think, lacked a bit towards the ending, according to me. I don't know. But it's great. Iqbal is great. Please watch it. Next film is Dangal, on the same slash as sports film. Dangal, again, I think it covers few of the same things from Chak De India, which is women rights and nationalism in sports. Obviously sports, so nationalism has to be there. But Dangal is another good film, I will say, that I've seen in the last 2-3 years, because it tells a real story, first of all. And Amir Khan is just like perfectionist in that way. Also, somehow deep under my stomach, I prefer Shah Rukh Khan better than Amir Khan. That's why I think I've placed Chak De to be top. But I think most people will believe that Chak De is better than Dangal. So Dangal is another great film on the top of my mind that I've seen, and that's why it is on the list, guys. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm missing multiple more, but these are films I've enjoyed, and that's the basis of this list. It's not about critical articulation, like I said. Moving on to silly films. Yeah, silly films. And these are all surprisingly from one guy who has very what to say. I've already spoken about him in the last episode, how I put him on the 9th place. Before I spoke of Satyajit Ray, I spoke of him, and some people might believe he doesn't deserve to be here, but I'll say it again. It's Priyadarshan's film, and the film I'll be highlighting on the top is Hera Fairy. Come on. If you are questioning Hera Fairy, you shouldn't watch films, I feel. You shouldn't watch films at all, because you clearly don't have fun or a childhood or people who love you around you, because you must have a depressing life if you hate Hera Fairy. I'm sorry, but yeah, you do. Hera Fairy is a combination of good things happening to make a very silly premise excel. And I can't believe that he did it again with Hera Fairy 2, which is Hera Fairy. It is great on its own. Like, the amount of, if a film is being memed and it survives till 2020, it has already won over hearts. You can tell. Meme culture is the essence of life. If meme culture doesn't exist, society will fall today. So if a film can be memed to such a long extent, obviously, it is a great film. Hera Fairy, hands down, has to be one of my most favorite comedies of all time period. So what if the second part is briefly inspired from Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? Guy Ritchie film? Yeah. Who has even heard of Guy Ritchie in India? Come on. Hera Fairy 2, Fir Hera Fairy. Priyadarshan is excellent. Another great film on the slash is Bhagam Bhag. Bhagam Bhag is another excellent piece. Like, you put Akshay Kumar, okay, you put Paresh Rawal, but the moment you bring in Govinda into the mix, it is just bound to happen. It's just bound to excel, and I'm I get emotional speaking about it because those are great films. Greatness in films can be achieved, like I said, if meme culture exists and that is keeping your things alive, you know you have succeeded. And Bhagam Bhag is another thing that I really enjoy. It's silly. Those films are silly, but silly comedy is difficult. Ask Monty Python people. I'm not comparing Monty Python with Bhagam Bhag, please. Those are not similar things, but yeah, I enjoy Bhagam Bhag because it is part of my childhood and I really like Priyadarshans. DC specifically, he has made other things that are bad. I'm not disagreeing, but not these things. Come on, these are great films. Yeah. Okay, now moving to a bit more serious stuff. Is two films which I thought I would be putting under slash, but I was finding it difficult to find names of films that I enjoy because I'm such a snob and I'm such a bad person that I don't appreciate films for what they are, that I had to put them in separate film categories. Both are gangster films. One of them you can see here. It's this film, man. This film that nobody has heard about. What is this called? Come on. Nobody knows. Yeah. Anyway, first film is Satya by Ram Gopal Verma. I've already spoken about my love for this film and the director's initial work in the previous episode. Probably going over again. Satya is just brilliant. It's just about a guy coming from a humble place, becoming bad. Bhiku Matre, sabse bada don. Can't forget that line. It's just Manoj Bajpayee's great performance, and he's not even the center character. And the film shines in so many ways. It was written by Anurag Kashyap, partly, I think, not whole. I think it was written by him. And I think it encapsulated the essence of Mumbai gangster culture. And then you got other derivations of it. And I feel that is very important because it is, as a film, it started the genre of gangster Indian films. That is important. If this wouldn't have been there, then Gangs of Wasseypur wouldn't have existed, like I said. And I think Anurag Kashyap wouldn't have found the voice to become that way. So that way it has many other things to collaborate and contribute to as well. Why collaborate? Yeah, contribute to as well. And that's why I think it deserves to be on this list. And it is a film that I greatly enjoy. This film is something that I enjoy and also can be articulated like under the microscope, and it is still good. It is just something I enjoy watching. Come on. Next is Gangs of Wasseypur. Now, obviously, I don't know if many of you know of this series of films by Kinji Fukasaku. Fukasaku? Yes, Kinji Fukasaku is known as Honor Amongst Humanity, Men and Humanity, I feel. Let me just quickly Google because I don't want to be wrong. And I don't want to correct myself in post. Honor Among Men. No. Sorry. It is called Kinji Fukasaku. Yeah, Kinji Fukasaku also made Battle Royale. Yes, what? Am I mad or what? Battles Without Honor and Humanity. It's Battles Without Honor and Humanity. Also known, I think it is Yakuza Papers. It was called, yeah. So it is very, very like the story wise. If you just the structure wise, you might seem it is very much similar to Gangs of Wasseypur. Also, Gangs of Wasseypur has derivations from other gangster genres, like I think City of Gold. It has a few structural points from City of Gold and also like few sequences from like, let's say, The Godfather and stuff, which are inspired. But Anurag Kashyap just nailed every fucking bit of those films. Come on, especially the second film. Even if you put aside the things that made those films, like those smaller things, the entire concept of basing it in that setting of making it a generational thing, talking about family and rivalry and gang and mob, giving it a structure, giving it a notion of continuity, making the characters grow, making the soundscape so absurd and so brilliant at the same time for a film to exist. It's just amazing. And doing these all things with a limited budget, with a very, very new cast and crew which are not very popular, and just nailing every bit of it. It's just amazing what he did. I don't think he will make a better film than Gangstar Possible, I feel, Anurag Kashyap. And it's just, if you just see, first of all, again, like I said, meme culture keeps the film alive because of the things, and you can tell how many people have been inspired by scenes and movie and parts of the film, because there are many parts which can be forgetful, but there's so many of the parts which are so much worthy to be remembered that it excels time. I feel that's why it is a great film, and that is why I put it on the list. 4th and 5th place goes to Satya and Gangstar Possible for that reason. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the later half of this listicle, or anything what you are calling it. Okay, so on a 6th place I have a film, and you will quickly see that I have given no fucks about the categories that I was maintaining earlier. These are films that I really enjoy, and I don't think I think I did put them in certain category. Okay, let's just say this category is best films about friends traveling. Yeah, this is the name of the category. And obviously the film, the era defining film, Dil Chahta Hai. Now, why is Dil Chahta Hai so good, and why does it deserve to be on this list? There's a very simple reason. It's a very realistic take on friendship, and it is one of the first realistic takes on friendship to be ever delivered in cinema in our generation, to be really honest. I'm pretty sure that existed before, and I'm sure that there are many more directors who have taken this and then molded them in a way for my generation, and for people who are, let's say, who are currently in their mid and late 20s also. Dil Chahta Hai is a significant film because it personified friendship. It gave a shape to friendship which was very realistic. Before that, like, you see that Bollywood wham glam, tu hi to mera dost hai, nahi to kaise ho, those things it has kicked aside and just stuck to reality of things, and I think that's why it works. Also, it has popularized Goa and its entire culture of going to Goa because of your friends. So that way I feel Dil Chahta Hai deserves to be here. Also, it's a film I enjoy watching. That is the most important thing. That's why it deserves to be on the list. And also the characters are very popular, and also the songs are great. Come on. Like, the soundtrack has become a soundtrack of travel songs, and the friendship part, that thing. We used to do as jokes in our schools also, in our college also, of where people walk together, we would sing this. It's a very common joke in India. So yeah, moving on to romantic films. Yeah, now there are 11 million songs I'm saying. There are 11 million films to choose from, but I choose one film and one film only. And this is one of my favorite romantic films that I enjoyed okay, I know I'm saying listening, I'll be coming to it. I enjoy watching, and it is Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein, or the original version, I think it was called Minale. And I know it's a weird choice, but I pick this film all the times because in any romantic film, the music is so important to me. And I think for me, this movie's soundtrack, come on, I sing these songs every day I sing Zara Zara. Every day I'll be doing work and I'll be singing Sach Keh Raha Hai Deewana. I'll be doing these things. I don't know why I do this, and I just love this film because of that. Also, I felt that the character that Madhavan played was very humbling, and it's very subtle. It's not very filmy, very come on, come to me. Not like it was now that I recall, it was, but it wasn't a blatant filmy thing, and I really enjoyed it. And I think I have another friend who deeply enjoys this film, and I think everybody should watch and enjoy this film. Watch either of the films. I think with the actress changes, I think Madhavan remains the same in both the films, and Diya Mirza actually did a great work. I personally enjoy the Hindi film more than that one. the other one, the original one, and I'll be recommending it to you guys. So that's why Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein is 7th place, and it is going to stay in the 7th place. Moving on, we have 3 more. We have 3 more to go, and I'll be finishing it quickly, guys, because why not? I have to speak about how things are going to be from ahead, like the next season. So I'll be talking and going through these 3 films quickly. Number 8 is, according to me, the best debut of any Indian director, which is Dibakar Banerjee's Khosla Ka Khosla. What a film! Like, what a comedic genius is that film. Like, come on, Anupam Kher, Boman Irani, come on. What a great film. The story is so simple, but yet so rooted to its cultural originality. And by that I mean that in Delhi and those areas, these things happen so frequently. And to derive a comedic piece, dramedy, I would say, because there's drama and comedy together, this is brilliant. The screenplay is brilliant. The few scenes are brilliant. It's just funny, and overall it's just great. I can't even go into depths because I don't have time, but I would suggest, please watch Khosla Ka Khosla. It deserves to be on this list because, come on, it's great. It's great. Moving on is another great film, and I'm smiling because I initially thought it would come in sports, but then I'm like, no, let me put in another thing because this one deserves to be here. Because in sports, obviously Chak De is better than this, but this is best coming of age story according to me. Coming of age film, and it is not Tare Zameen Par. Tare Zameen Par is great. This film is, guys, another film that I really enjoyed watching as a child, and also watch it now because why not? Come on. This film is Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar. Yes, the greatest racing film of all. Cycling, by that I mean. It's better than most films that I watched because, come on, Amir Khan cycling, Sanju gear change, greatest moments in film history, I feel. These films deserve a special place in everybody's heart who has grown up during my time. And I think it has a great place in people's heart. So that way, best cycling film, obviously, best coming of age according to me, yes. And obviously there was very, what to say, there had a masala sense in it. It was not rooted in reality at any extent, but still it's a very warm, heartwarming film, and also gives you a sense of understanding of family dynamics. Also tells you how romance work in schools and how rivalry works, and how in the end Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar, guys. Yeah, that is the main aim of the film. Please watch it. I really enjoy it. I've seen it on television like so many times. It is on so with me in my hard drives. So please enjoy this film if you haven't already. Moving on to the last film, which according to me is the best, which according to me the best thriller. And thriller, I'm ending it with thriller, and it is Sujoy Ghosh's Kahani. Kahani is a unique film. It is, first of all, close to my heart because it is based in Kolkata. Second of all, it has a sting in the tail moment, which I really enjoy when a director completely flips it on us and says, fuck you, I was playing with you. And it has that element, and I really enjoy it. So, thriller-wise, basing the character in Kolkata, overall feel and vibe of the film was very good. The characters were good. It was really interesting, and a great female lead. That was Vidya Balan. I think her character was brilliant. So that way it makes the list of being my favorite thriller. And with that, guys, we end season 10. Yes, season 10. We end season 2, guys. Yes, we end season 2. I'm happy. I'm just happy. I can't even be that happy because this year has been so fuck all for so many people. I get the privilege to make this, and I'm just happy with that itself. First of all, thanks to everybody who has even clicked on any of my videos once. Please click it again and again and share it to your friends. Subscribe to it. And guys, I think I should tell you something. That it's a great thing to have a chance to make this. Like, I can afford a mic to record this, I can have a home to shoot it, and with that I'll be also saying I think this is the last time you're seeing this house in this podcast, because like for now, not forever, because obviously I'll be moving to Mumbai bada shahar. I'll be moving to, because for my job and stuff, if I ever get one, yes. And for that I'll have to move places, and I'm pretty sure I won't have time to come back, shoot here, go back. I'm not that rich, so I'll be either moving forward. I don't know what's going to happen to this podcast actually. If the lockdown extends, like if many people die, I'm pretty sure I'll start it again, but I'm pretty sure I'll be coming back with it because I love it. I'll be spewing bullshit again and again and again, and I enjoy it. It's one of the best moments of me, best moments of things that I enjoy, just spewing bullshit. But yes, so I'm going to be very, very excited to start the third season again, but I don't know if it is only going to be audio, if I ever find a place to record it, or if I'll be recording from another place, because so many things will matter. This episode has a certain standard, this season had a certain standard. I'll only like to go uphill from here, so if I don't find the things to make it go uphill, I probably will not make it. So that way I think that's the thing. So say bye to this place, because this is the last episode here, to be really honest. And I am pretty sure in futures we'll make a few episodes here and there about this place, or here or around me, and we'll be coming back to this place, but I think majority of the times we won't have it. And this podcast might even become a traveling podcast. There's a traveling podcast in the sense I'll be moving from place to place and I'll be recording it, and I don't even know if it is going to be on video exclusively or it will go back to being on audio, because I don't know if I'll find a time or place to record the video things. Anyway, let's not be pessimistic. I hope I get a bigger budget, and by that mean I get a salary, and by that I mean I get a job, so that I can just make this podcast go higher and higher. I had a great time shooting this, I had a great time recording it, I had a great time interacting with you guys. So no matter how fuck all this year has been, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys find the courage within you to help yourself, and I hope everything great happens to you. With that, this was the final episode, the finale of season 2 of Some of My Jokes Don't Land. Thanks for listening. This is Ayan Pathak for the final time, signing off from season 2 of Some of My Jokes Don't Land. Bye bye guys, have a great life. Come on.